Welcome to Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze animal rescue videos from around the world, breaking down techniques, outcomes, and the critical decisions that make these rescues succeed or fail. Hosted by Chief Carmack, who holds certifications in multiple technical rescue specialties and has over 40 years of experience in human and animal rescue. Get ready for an insightful look at these life-saving operations.
Volume 9, video number 14, we have, let's call it a water rescue. This is a bald eagle in a river, whatever they call it. I forgot what country they're in here. I think it might be, Nova Scotia, Canada. I guess that answers that question. So the question is here, look at how close that eagle is to shore. So it's gaining, it looks like it was gaining headway toward shore here. Let's see if I can get it to go back here. Okay, look how close we are. We're also going to have to look at which way the current's going. But we're pretty close to shore here. It's hard to judge this distance because we're not there. But it's getting close. So the question is, now it's on this side of the boat. So are they moving around, or was it here? They watched it, and then decided, or did it get pushed away from shore to this location? The way these videos are edited is so chaotic and quite possibly deceptive. Or it's intentionally trying to manipulate people's emotions. All right, we don't play that kind of stuff here. All right, so let's get back to where we were. We've got an eagle, and the whole point I was trying to get to, long-windedly, is should we have been interfering with the animal at all? If it was that close to shore, then I would have monitored it and let it see if it made it out on its own. If it got pushed away from shore, then I would have intervened. All right, so let's do some footage here where we are in the water. So what do we want? We have to have water rescue PPE, dry suit, helmet, PFD. All right. Those are minimum requirements to do water rescue. It seems like some people do have these dry suits on here, but there's also, look like just winter jackets on, so I can't be for sure if everybody's properly equipped. But this guy definitely looks like he's got a dry suit on. But the things we should be talking about is, what do we want to do a rescue like this? Well, always, whenever I'm out on the water, I want to bring two things, a catch pole and a net, because those two animal handling tools can be used in various ways. For an eagle in the water this way, I might reach over and grab it, or I might just go ahead and use the net and then disentangle it once we get to shore. Because there's a couple things that you want to watch out for here, and this is just about to come up. So we got water rescue PPE. Always going to go for that. Let's stop it there, because I think that you can see this in the angle. This beak is designed to tear flesh so that they can eat fish and other species of animals. So look at how pointed and sharp this is, and look how close it is to his face. Don't put an eagle's beak or any predator bird's beak near your face. Or actually, any bird's beak near your face is unsafe, alright? I don't care what you see people do with parrots or anything else. Remember, we're not doing emotion and pet whatever here. We're doing emergency rescue. So we're following procedures to keep things safe, to prevent injuries to ourselves and to the species that we're trying to rescue, okay? So, keep your face away from this. And also keep this beak away from your PPE. The last thing you want to have to do is try to repair a $700 or whatever it is plus dry suit because it got torn by the beak of this bird. Or the other thing that is very concerning here that you should be you should be watching out for. I thought that the talons got shown here.
Just want to take a brief moment out of your video time here. Hope you're enjoying it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe over on the YouTube channel there. It's really important that you do that. Go over to our website, check it out. I know you'll find some useful information over there. And don't forget that everything that we do is supported totally by your donations, your generosity, your love for animals. All right, let's get back to the video.
So what they should be doing is taking whatever they've got here and using that to pull the wings up of the animal and do this exact thing right here. Is to do the burrito wrap on it and try to, and here we go, that's going to be perfect. Right there. Look at the talons. What are talons designed for? Okay, yeah, they help hold them onto a tree branch, but more importantly, they're used to capture prey. If you've ever watched an eagle swoop down and catch fish at the surface of the water, they fly by and they grasp those things in those talons, and those are designed for piercing skin and holding on or getting the best grip possible. So those could cause injuries to you, and you don't want one of those. Their feet. If you've ever handled animals, and they're getting manipulated, like once again using my hand, they're getting manipulated by this here. They want to grasp. Birds want to grasp and hold on to things that are like semi-round like this, because that's what they're used to grasping onto, like tree limbs or other things of that shape. Okay. So that's what they want to grab onto. If you've put something in there, they may grab onto you, and it'd be very difficult for you to get it out. At the same time, it could be puncturing your skin. So we want to prevent injury here, both to you and, once again, the animal. So we want to go back and do this burrito wrap thing here. We want it to look something like this. In previous videos I mentioned, always have a towel, and I probably forget to say bring a towel with you in quite a number of my videos where I should be saying it, but a towel is another one of those items that you want to bring with you that can be extremely useful, especially in particularly like a situation like this. Like a beach towel is perfect for this because it's going to be big enough. Because once again, people are always surprised, like when they come in close proximity to an eagle, at how big it is. Look how big the eagle's body is next to this guy here. It's almost the size of, I would say, like a small child. I know that's a rough guess, but they're big birds with tremendously large wingspans. So we want to get those wings folded up and then burrito wrap around them to help prevent injury. You can throw the towel over the head of the animal here. You're not going to suffocate it, and then just hold it snugly so that you're not causing further injury. Transport to the shore and release the animal if it seems appropriate, or if it appears to be injured somehow, then transfer it to the appropriate facility. Okay? Water rescue PPE, net, catch pole, beach towel, because beach towels really got the volume and the size that you want for an incident like this. And happily ever after. That's it.